Hi everyone! So today I'm going to do a tag video as I'm going around, and I thought it was a really fun and cute tag, and I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I will put all the questions below in the info box, and if you want to do this yourself you can go and do it on your own channel. It's the 7 Deadly Sins of Beauty tag, or I guess like 7 Deadly Beauty Sins. So there's a couple questions that you can answer. They're all kind of based on the deadly sins, obviously. So let's get started. Okay, so the first question is to do with greed, and the question is, what is your most inexpensive beauty item and what is your most expensive? Probably the least expensive of that category that I own are the NYX lipsticks. These are, I think, just the regular ones. I don't know what they're called exactly. It's just the regular NYX lipsticks, and I have these in a few different colors. This one, for example, is in the shade Chaos, which is a nice red color. And back when I purchased these, I think they were retailing for $1.50. I think they've gone up in prices since, but back then it was like $1.50 for the lipsticks, so I got like, I don't know, 6 of them or something. As for the most expensive single value product that I own, it would probably be the brushes from Hakuhodo. For example, this is by Hakuhodo, and these are Japanese brushes. These brushes are really, really expensive, but they completely live up to the hype because they are just fantastic. They're, you know, handmade artisan brushes. They're made in Japan, and this is real gold, and they're just so pretty, and they're just luxurious. The quality of the hair is phenomenal. A few other kind of purchases that I was kind of thinking of when this question came up was also the MAC 182 brush, and this probably for me now wouldn't be the most expensive, but back when I bought it I was a student at university, and I saved up to buy this brush because, you know, I didn't have like a lot of money. You know, I wasn't able to afford to buy makeup every month, and I really, really wanted this brush, and I saved up for it. And this is when it first came out. It wasn't part of the permanent line yet. It came out with the Catherine Deneuve limited edition collection, so that the handle is kind of this gold color, and I purchased it, and I remember it was like such a splurge, but this brush has completely held up over the test, over the change of time, and you know, it's still in great condition. And a few other things I guess that I would think about are the Lybrow and the Lilash serums that I use. I'm taking a break from Lilash for a bit, but these are kind of expensive as well. Okay, the next question is Wrath. What beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship with? So probably the product that popped to mind right away are dark lipsticks. I absolutely love wearing dark vampy lipstick colors. For example, MAC Media is one of them. It's just a really deep burgundy shade. I have so many different kinds of burgundy shade lipsticks. I absolutely love these for the fall and the winter season. I think they just look so glamorous, and they just look so, I don't know, high fashion. But the thing is that they are so, because they're so dark, you have to touch them up. You know, if they start feathering outside your lips, it just looks messy. So if you decide to wear this, I don't know, for an evening out or something, you have to touch it up, and you can't just, you know, if you want to touch it up, you have to like use a mirror, because you can't just like slap it on, because if you don't get it perfectly on, it just looks really horrible. And the second part of that question is, what product has been the hardest to get? So I think the hardest product for me to get, or I don't know if it's really considered a beauty product, but it is this collector's doll from the MAC Fafi collection, and it came out, I don't know, several years ago. And with the Fafi collection, they released these Fafi dolls, and I think this one was the most popular. I think her name is Ermine, and they came out with that collection kind of just as a fun little collector's item. And I remember really, really wanting one of these dolls, because at that time when the Fafi collection came out, I was really into like collecting MAC things. You know, where I live, there's actually only one MAC store where I live, but I called pretty much all the MAC stores like in Switzerland, and not all of them had the dolls, because I was already living here at that time. Not all of them had the dolls, and then there was one location that had the dolls, but it was really far away from where I live. It was like nowhere near where I live, and they wouldn't ship either, so there's no like international, or there's no shipping within Switzerland of MAC items. It's really, really frustrating to people who want to buy specific products. So I actually had the help of a friend in France. She went to pick this up for me and she sent it to me by mail. But I just, you know, I went to such great lengths to get this doll, and I really appreciated my friend who sent me this thing from France, because for her it was easier. You know, she lives in Paris, and for her I think it was easier to get this than for me. Okay, question number 3 is gluttony. What are your most delicious beauty products? So I guess they're going off the taste of them, like lip products, I guess. So I would probably go for the Body Shop lip glosses, or the lip balms and the lip butters. And I have one in guarana, or I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, some kind of a fruit. And this is the lip butter, and this is the lip balm in pink guava. And these taste really, really good. They're actually not the best lip balms. Like if I, you know, the winter, if I have really dry lips, these are probably not the ones I usually go for. But I like to have these next to my bed because I put them on at night and I just kind of like, you know, they taste really nice. And the scent is still exactly as it was on the day I bought it, so they don't go off. Okay, the next question is sloth. What beauty product do you neglect due to laziness? So for me, that would probably be primers. I don't really use face primers, you know, mascara primers. I do have some. I have some, you know, lash primers, and I have face primers. And honestly, I don't really think these are necessary for my skin type. Like my skin, you know, I don't really have large pores, and I don't have, you know, any kind of major issues with my skin. So for me, these I think are sort of superfluous. And the other thing that I skip is if I'm doing makeup on myself and it's just a quick makeup, just like on my way to work or going, you know, out quickly to run some errands or something, often I'll just skip eyeliner, because eyeliner, you know, sometimes it smudges on me, you have to touch it up, and sometimes, you know, if I use the fluid line, I like to use the fluid liners, like the gel liners, and I have to, you know, use a brush for that, and it's just, for me, it's too much hassle if I have to run out the door really quickly. So the next question is pride. What beauty product gives you the most self-confidence? And for me, this would probably be foundation, because foundation just really evens out my skin. You know, I do have like some areas that are a bit, like there's some redness showing through, and it just kind of makes it look uneven. Like I don't really have acne or scarring or things like that, but the unevenness, like the blotchiness is, I mean, it doesn't really irritate me too much. I mean, I go out without makeup like often, so it's not, you know, it's not like I can't leave the house without foundation on. But you know, if I just want to look, you know, really fresh faced, I will just use like a nice hydrating foundation that kind of gives me a bit of a glow. Okay, number 6 is to do with lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? So I guess here they're looking at more sort of like outer beauty characteristics, I guess, instead of just inner, you know, personality traits. So if I'm just thinking about the physical aspect, first of all, the height of a man for me is really important, because as I said before in previous videos, I'm tall myself, like I'm 5'10", which is 177 centimeters. I really am attracted to tall men. That's like the first thing I notice. And if I'm, you know, walking down the street and I'm checking out a guy, like I'm kind of just drawn to tall men. I really like a man that is taller than me, obviously. Like I don't know if I could date a man that was shorter than me. I know that's maybe a bit, you know, shallow, but because I'm so tall, it's something that I would really kind of notice, especially if I'm wearing heels. I don't know, just like nice, well-kept, like like just overall general grooming, like, you know, shaved, clean shaven, or, you know, clean hands, no stuff under the fingernails, like nice, clean teeth, just like general grooming appearance. Like I don't really like sloppy looking guys that just don't take care of their appearance at all. Like I don't want them to be divas and like spending more time in the bathroom than myself, but just, you know, general grooming. Like I want a well-groomed man. And what else do I look at? Obviously eyes are really important. I love blue eyes in a man, which is, my boyfriend actually has blue eyes, and that was like one of the first things I noticed about him. He's really tall and he has blue eyes. So that for me was like perfect. What else do I really like? I guess just overall physique. I mean, that I think goes for every person, like, you know, a nice well-proportioned body. Okay, so next question has to do with envy. What items would you most like to receive as a gift? So if I could just, you know, have a secret Santa that could just fulfill my every wish, or like a genie in a bottle or something, I don't know, a whole palette filled with like Makeup Forever eyeshadows, or I don't know, something that I would not necessarily splurge on myself. Like, I don't know, Makeup Forever eyeshadows are something that I really like and I would love to have more of them, but they're really hard to buy here and they're just super expensive here as well. They're much more expensive than in North America, so okay, so that is actually it for the tag. If you want to do this tag yourself, I'll put the questions below. You can go and answer it and leave it as a video response to this video if you would like. And thanks so much for watching, and I know I'll probably get questions. I did film a video on this look. Sorry, that's Siri. What can I help you with? Nothing. I did actually film a video on this look. I still have to edit it though. So if you want to see a makeup tutorial for this, what I'm wearing, then check back in a few days and it should be up on my channel. And if it's already up, I will link it below this video as well. Have a great day, guys. It's been really fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye!